They're off. Big Star from the inside right to the front. Consultant is there along with Uninvited Guest on the outside. Next is Joe on the inside in fourth position. Colpo Doro in advance of Prince Kozan, always gambling, is in the back of the pack. Not much pace on it all. Big Star, and here he is into the first turn. Tracked by Uninvited Guest in second. Consultant inside in third. Colpo Doro's fourth on the outside of Joe on the inside. Joe the favorite at 3-2 is about 5 lengths from the pace as they round that turn. Back to Always Gambling second to last, and Prince Kozan is the trailer. Down the back stretch, and it is Big Star dictating terms in front by 2. Uninvited Guest, Consultant inside in third. Colpo de Oro. Joe's about 6 lengths to make up now. Always Gambling on the outside, and Prince Kozan, a bunch field, only 5.5 or 6 lengths from front to back. Up front it is Big Star from Uninvited Guest by 3/4 of a length. Inside Consultant is third. Colpodoro, Joe, Prince Kozan, and Always Gambling. Not much change into the turn. Big Star to catch. Big Star up front from Uninvited Guest. Consultant Culpo de Oro is next. Then to the outside, Always Gambling has now picked up that fifth spot. Joe's on the inside, and Prince Kozana between horses. Top of the stretch, Uninvited Guest trying to push on by. Uninvited Guest. Big Star is determined, coming back for more. And third is Consultant trying to reach, but shifting in just a bit of furlong left to go. Uninvited Guest. Big Star is more in reserve on the inside. Big Star, Uninvited Guest. One more try on the outside. Uninvited Guest. Big Star noses apart on the line. Big Star, Uninvited Guest, and Consultant. Then Joe Photo. $2 exacta, 58.80. Dollar trifecta, 153.90. Dollar superfecta, 380.20. In the gate, second wire. They're off. Bit of a bobble there. Wicked Melissa at the start. St. Grace gets the first call. House Alert on the move with early speed, too. She's a Hot Mess is next. Then Messy Lou and She Got the Money on the outside. Another 2 lengths back. It is Feel the Bolt, and Wicked Melissa's in the back. 8 lengths from front to back as they move down the back stretch. And it's St. Grace going for it with speed. St. Grace up top from House Alert. The lead is now 2 lengths as they charge down the back stretch heading for the turn. She Got the Money. She's a Hot Mess rail riding from 4th position. Another 2, and it's Feel the Bolt. Messy Lou inside of that, and Wicked Melissa's in the back still. Into the turn, St. Grace to catch. St. Grace from House Alert. The lead is 2 lengths. She's a Hot Mess. She Got the Money. Tries to gather momentum from the far outside, moving up there 3 or 4 wide. Feel the Bolt is right there, splitting horses to Feel the Bolt. Makes the first move right there toward St. Grace. St. Grace, Feel the Bolt. Then to the outside is She Got the Money. As they move around the far turn, on the inside is She's a Hot Mess. And Wicked Melissa's moved up on the far outside after the very poor beginning. Wicked Melissa driven up on the outside is actually taking the lead now. It's Wicked Melissa up top. She's a Hot Mess down to the inside, trying to battle with that one. She Got the Money's been left behind in third toward the center of the track, but still driven down to the last 3/60 of a mile. Wicked Melissa just in front. She's a Hot Mess down to the inside. Wicked Melissa, she's a Hot Mess. Center of the track is She Got the Money with a 16 to go. Wicked Melissa, she's a Hot Mess, and She Got the Money under the line. It's going to be Wicked Melissa. She's a Hot Mess, and She Got the Money. Wicked Melissa, Weston Hamilton aboard, owned by Larry Laurel. Train 63.60. $2 exacta 35.20, dollar trifecta 55.20, dollar superfecta 157.60. Third race, scratch 3 holdout, Michael Sanchez on the 7, My Imagination. Scratch the 12, Lil Sebastian. Scratch 13, Steady John. 21 minutes to race 3, exacta trifecta, superfecta. Double, pick 3, mile. They're off. Baby Oscar on the inside. Naptown with early foot. Dr. Hyde will take back now. Here's Curly, Larry, and Mo going up toward the front. Curly, Larry, and Mo and Baby Oscar head to head into that first turn run. Round that turn they roll, and it's Curly, Larry, and Mo. Baby Oscar back second on the inside, a half length behind. It's Beltane out there 3 wide in third. Naptown settles back in fourth position. Laszlo travels in fifth as they make that turn. On the inside is Dr. Hyde, and got to be proud on the outside of that run. Classic Joke the Gray, lingering to the back of the pack with Addicted to You, and trailing the field is My Imagination. Curly, Larry, and Mo. Curly, Larry, and Mo leads it by almost 2 lengths from Baby Oscar with about 4.5 furlongs left to run. Naptown down inside in third, and Beltane is fourth on the outside. Laszlo is in fifth. Dr. Hyde ground saving, then Got to Be Proud. My Imagination, Addicted to You, and Classic Joke is the trailer. Into the far turn, Sheldon Russell and Curly, Larry, and Mo. They've got the lead by 3. Now here comes Naptown bidding up strongly to second. Baby Oscar is in third. Laszlo's on the move on the inside too. Laszlo's coming up the inside, moving along to third. Curly, Larry, and Mo under pressure from Naptown there on the outside. Laszlo tips off the inside, just behind that pair. Dr. Hyde is fourth. The Orange Silks on the inside. Into the stretch of the 360s. Naptown by 2 from Laszlo, Curly, Larry, and Mo, and Dr. Hyde is in fourth. Trying to pick up fifth on the inside is Addicted to You. There's a 16th left to go. It's Naptown. Jorge Ruiz with a double. Naptown by 2 lengths. Laszlo was second. Curly, Larry, and Mo, then Dr. Hyde and Addicted to You. Official. $2 exacta 31.40, dollar trifecta 36.10, dollar superfecta 2 at 552 727 Ontario Limited. On Doc's Miracle, 2 Kinda Crazy, 6 Holy Storm. Exacta trifecta superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. You. If they're off, Tacit Value, very sharp start. Gendoro sluggish in the early stages. Barbados Bulldog very fast away too, and Barbados Bulldog going to fire out to the lead from Tacit Value and Dazzling Dame on the chase and tugging along eagerly. Here's Dazzling Dame moving second on the outside at Barbados Bulldog, and fourth of the 4 is Gendoro, 3.5 lengths off that leader. Barbados Bulldog into the far turn. That leader from Dazzling Dame by Justin Eck, and it's another 2. Tacit Value back in third position and ridden along, and Gendoro fully extended from fourth has to play play catch up now. At the 5/16 pole, Barbados Bulldog, Dazzling Dame on the outside, and Tacit Value on the chase, still with a chance. They race to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Dazzling Dame just in front from Barbados Bulldog. Tacit Value willing toward the center of the track at the 3/16. Up kick back there is Gendoro in fourth. It doesn't last for long. Dazzling Dame shifts over to the rail, but well clear now by 3 from Tacit Value. Then Barbados Bulldog in third. They're close to home, and is Dazzling Dame and Jevion Toledo pouring it on. Opening up now 4 or 5. Dazzling Dame to win. Tacit Value is second. Barbados Bulldog and Gendoro. Tavern. Dazzling Dame, Jevion Toledo for Respect the Valleys LLC, trained by Brittany Russell at a minute 5. Dazzling Dame by Gervin, out of Awesome Dama by Corinthian. Bred in Maryland by Maria Hare. Fifth race up next, number 3 Tetched is 3 over. 22 to the 5th, Exacta Trifecta Superfecta, double in pick 3. Locked away. And they're off. Fear Nothing in Tampazar's Temper Sandini. Here comes Lifting on the inside, showing early speed too. And next is Key Stat settling in 5th position. And next is Tetch, second last position. Blow by him is the trailer on the outside. Down the back stretch, and it's Lifting is going to roll on with the lead. Lifting from Tapazar's Temper. And then it's Sandini on the inside. Key Stat is racing in 4th alongside of Fear Nothing. Back to Blow by him second to last. And Tetch is at the back of the pack, heading into the turn. Lifting the one to catch from Tapazar's Temper. Inside is Sandini up close in third. Then Fear Nothing followed by Key Stat. Blow by him and Tetch is trailing the field into the far turn run. Lifting trying to carry on with it. Lifting in front. A length and a half and 3 furlongs out from Tapazar's Temper. Sandini on the inside. Fear Nothing followed by Key Stat and Blow by him on the far outside as they reach the quarter pole. And Tetch is last of them all. They make the turn for home. It is Lifting. Lifting still there. Lifting with a 3-length lead. Fear Nothing out after that one from second and trying to rally out center of the track is Blow by him. And here's Fear Nothing up to grab a narrow lead. Tipping off the inside is Key Stat who's coming with a run too. And so it's Fear Nothing just in front. Blow by him. Key Stat in between horses. Key Stat quickens. Key Stat Blow by him. Fear Nothing. It's Key Stat. Key Stat Blow by him. Then Fear Nothing will be third. Close fourth, Tapazar's Temper and Lifting. Grabs the 5th, 7 furlongs, a minute 26. Pointers Racing LLC, Anthony Ferrier trainer, Arnaldo Bocachico aboard, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding Key Stat by Cantheros, out of Truant by Gone West, bred in Kentucky by Colts Neck Stables LLC. In the 6th race, 5.5 of the turf, second wire finish. 6 Warriors Notion, 2 over. Scratch 12 D Hopper. Lined up. And they're off, stumbling and bobbling there with Spy Wars at the start. Good beginning for Mama Mindset and Verna's Junction. Warriors Notion in the early mix and Super Lasting Secret on the far outside. Salvo Trigger moving up into the fifth spot, advancing within 4 of the lead. War Code saving that ground heading into the turn. Between horses next, about 4 or 5 lengths off the speed. Next comes Legends Thunder, who's now settled down to the inside as they sort. On the outside is Band Tour. Meantime, War Code is back on the inside, passed by Moonlit Frost Spy. Wars racing to the tail of the field with T. Opachi and Lucked In as the trailer. Top of the stretch, quarter of a mile to go. And Super Lasting Secret sent forward to the lead. Super Lasting Secret is a narrow lead, about 3/16 out. On the inside, Warriors Notion is battling. Out center of the track is Salvo Trigger. On the far outside, Moonlit Frost is coming home quickly too. Here comes Moonlit Frost. 5th, 4th, almost 3rd of the outside. Mama Mindset is motoring along too, but Salvo Trigger's in front. Salvo Trigger in a 3-way go for second. Mamba Mindset in the photo for second. $689 even. 13, 5, 7, and 9. Salvo Trigger, Matilda Burnham in the winner's circle. For Leaf Stable, Bobby Leaf Jr. 5, 7, and 9. Salvo Trigger, Matilda Burnham in the winner's circle. For Leaf Stable, Bobby Leaf Jr. trainer. 5-year-old Doc Bear gelding by Fierce Wind. Out of Lady Grace Note by Read the Footnotes. Bred in Virginia by Raleigh Colston Minor. High five carry over 35,000 plus. Reminder, mandatory payouts on closing day, Sunday, June 29th. Any carryovers going into Sunday, all wagers must be paid out. Mandatory payouts coming Sunday. And they're off. Furious George in head of the class, firing on for the lead. Mr. On High just into third from Jose Can't Say, and Speedy Alex on the inside. Already 4 lengths off the speed as head of the class is now cleared off. Second last is Dad Joke, and trailing the field Railroad in. Head of the class opens up to 2.5 lengths on Furious George. Mr. On High third outside. Speedy Alex skimming the inside there from 4th, a length and a half more. Dad Joke is in 5th. The others have to pick it up. Railroad in is past a tiring Jose Can't Say. 3 furlongs to run. Head of the class by 2.5 from Furious George. Speedy Alex is third at the rail. Then Mr. On High ridden for more, but dropping back and losing a bit of ground. Dad Joke has driven as well, about 3 wide toward the quarter pole. Railroad in double digits back, and Jose Can't Say trails the field. Head of the class spins wide off the turn. Outside is Furious George trying, and so too Speedy Alex up the inside. Speedy Alex now to dispute it with Furious George. Head of the class is in third. Trying to pick up their share. The far outside is Dad Joke, a 16th to go. Furious George and Speedy Alex. Speedy Alex out kicking Furious George to win it by a neck. Head of the class, then Railroad in was wide out of the track, and Mr. On High near the rail. Bred in Kentucky by Southern Comfort Farm, LLC. Speedy Alex, the 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Clubhouse Ride. Out of Argument Case by Closing Argument. $2 exact, $125.40. Trifecta, $224.10. Dollar superfecta, $1,261.60. 13-3 double, $91. Pick 3, 93.30. Pick 4, 223.15. Eighth race, number 3, Payout Ratio, jockey Jan Rodriguez. Number 5, J Rivers, jockey. Yeah, rough. So to go, Don't Tell Kelly. Starts her stuff, wasting no time. Payout Ratio, Atlas Strong there on the outside as they push onto that turn run. Wonderful Lady skimming the inside there from 4th position around that turn. Outside is Bay Street, about 3 deep. And next is Charmed Way. After Charmed Way is Balenton on the inside. Jay Rivers racing toward the back of the pack, and Pulp Fiction and Don't Tell Kelly are trailing the field. Runaway leader, Payout Ratio, pouring on the speed, has opened up 8 or 9 lengths at a very quick pace. Struts her stuff back in second. Bay Street is third of the outside. Atlas Strong and Wonderful Lady head-to-head for the next spots. Another 2 back, and it's Charmed Way. A good 13 to 14 lengths off with speed. Jay Rivers on the outside. Pulp Fiction has to quicken up for the back of the pack, along with Don't Tell Kelly and Balenton trailing the field. Into the far turn, and Payout Ratio, the lead down to just a length. Struts her stuff makes a bid. So too Bay Street. Atlas Strong looming strong there from the 4th spot, followed by Wonderful Lady. Charmed Way's within 7 of the front of the top of the stretch. Charmed Way's trying to kick now. They make the turn for home, and it's Struts Her Stuff leading the way. Struts Her Stuff set down at the 3/16 pole. Out of the middle of the track, Atlas Strong, and here comes Charmed Way. Out in the center of the track, Charmed Way motoring into second, but still 4 to make up. Struts Her Stuff and Charmed Way closing. Struts Her Stuff and Charmed Way 1-2 under the line. Pulp Fiction late run down to the inside in third. Struts Her Stuff. Struts Her Stuff, Charmed Way. Then it was Pulp Fiction, Atlas Strong. In the winner's circle, Struts Her Stuff. Jamie Rodriguez aboard for 22 state packet. Madison Myers, trainer, 4-year-old Doc Bear Brown filly by Exaggerator at a Cruising Alone. By Honor Code, bred in Kentucky by Paul Tackett, Revocable Trust. Minute 34.55 the running time. $2 exacta, 50-40, double pay $71, pick 3 $157.30. Dollar try, $139.70. Dollar superfecta, $800 23. Yeah, they're off. Notion of Motion, sluggish away. No chance in Ride Diggity Dog. Davy Jones away in good order. Elvis himself there with speed as usual. Then Upside Down Man on the outside. Jolly Boss at the rail. Claudie Boy in the orange silks is next. Then Jack's Legend, 8 off the front trying to improve. Well, 3 wide on the course. And Great Heavens and Notion in Motion is last of them all, about 14 from the front. Elvis himself from No Chance midway on the turn. Ride Diggity Dog is keeping pace and looking good there from third as they approach the top of the stretch. Another 4. Davy Jones is next. Then Upside Down Man into the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go. Elvis himself just in front as Ride Diggity Dog is set down. No Chance is game on the inside and coming back for more. Elvis himself, No Chance. Ride Diggity Dog on the outside, lingering along from third. Here comes Jolly Boss on the scene too. Jolly Boss is motoring very late. No Chance just in front. Elvis himself, it's going to be No Chance. Elvis himself, photo finish. It's too close to call at the second wire finish. Was it Heartbreak Hotel for Elvis himself, or was it No Chance by a nose? Photo. Owned by Raul Del Valle and trained by Marcos Salazar, Jan Rodriguez aboard. Bred in Maryland by Maria Hare. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Golden Lad. Out of Mostly Elvis by Peace Rules. It's official. Elvis himself. Owned by Raul Del Valle and trained by Marcos Salazar, Jan Rodriguez aboard. Bred in Maryland by Maria Hare. This by Peace Rules. $2 exacta, $329.40, trifecta, $1,053.30, double $162.20, pick 3, $931.45. $1 superfecta, $4,706.70, 9143. Running time minute 2.18. They're off. Beautiful Crazy Girl. Sharp start from the inside gate. Low Country Magic right there to take it too early. And Low Country Magic gradually going to the front and trying to get clear and over to the inside. Indeed does under Karamanis. It's Low Country Magic. Out to Pace Control and slow it down. Leads it by 2 from Beautiful Crazy Girl. Mia Tosca third. Next Girl. Viennese Waltz. Last is Cluck Cluck. His last some 8 or 9 lengths off that pacemaker. Down the back stretch the roll. Low Country Magic going on a pose. Beautiful Crazy Girl takes to the outside of her to try to quicken her up. It is Mia Tosca third. Next Girl is fourth, racing in hand. Another 3 back to Viennese Waltz and trailing the field Cluck Cluck in 6. About 5 furlongs left to run. And Low Country Magic's in charge. Beautiful Crazy Girl attempted to get closer but ridden for a little more. Mia Tosca inside in third. Next Girl yet to be set down from 4th position. Heading into the far turn run where Low Country Magic still leads. Here's Cluck Cluck, who's advanced from the back of the pack while 3 wide on the turn, and Viennese Waltz scrubbed on for more but last. Into the turn, 3 ace from home, and Low Country Magic, Mia Tosca, Beautiful Crazy Girl, Next Girl, and Cluck Cluck on the outside. A line of 4 chasing. Low Country Magic past the 5/16 pole. Low Country Magic has had everything her own way, and she loves it at the top of the lane with a 3-length lead on Cluck Cluck in second, and Mia Tosca, Beautiful Crazy Girl, Next Girl, the far outside. They're in upper stretch. Low Country Magic in front by 2.5 and kept to task. Cluck Cluck is chasing gamely and trying to gain down to the inside. There's an inside opening there for Cluck Cluck. Low Country Magic has the lead and kicks away again under a steady pressure. It's Low Country Magic. Low Country Magic from Cluck Cluck. Then Mia Tosca and Next Girl. 3, 5, 2, 6 official. Minute 45.70 seconds. Pick 3, $829.35. Double pace, $273, $932 double. 11th race, no changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Out to the turf, the bowl game course, rail 17 feet at a mile and a 16th. And they're off. Pegster first away with Donna Luna, and also My Brazilian Girl after speed. It gives it down to the inside. Granuel on the outside coming to chime in. 3 across the course. It is My Brazilian Girl on the inside, a narrow lead. Donna Luna is right there to the turn, and Granuel on the outside. They're going a solid pace with this group. Pegster well settled in 4th position. 4 lengths off the early speed. Amy Symphony after that. Then Arise My Love pent up down to the inside early. Dark Pool, and trailing the field is Miss Out of My Way. And so My Brazilian Girl shakes free from Donna Luna by 2 lengths, and Granuel back third on the outside. Pegster has 6 to make up down the backstretch run, and 5 furlongs left to go. Amy Symphony, Arise My Love, and Dark Pool in the back of the pack with Miss Out of My Way, who's well back there. My Brazilian Girl free sailing up front with 4 furlongs left to go. My Brazilian Girl from Donna Luna, Granuel. Pegster is 4th on the inside. Pegster not asked for best quite yet. Has 5 to make up on My Brazilian Girl. Outside is Amy Symphony as they round the far turn. And back on the outside is Dark Pool. Arise My Love, second last position. And Miss Out of My Way trails the field. My Brazilian Girl coasting along with a 3-length advantage. Amy Symphony revs up on the outside. Donna Luna, Granuel. Pegster saving ground, asked to kick on, but My Brazilian Girl has given them plenty to do now. A 6-length lead, about the furlong left to go. Pegster has moved second and charging hard. My Brazilian Girl is a 5-length lead. Trying to get second there is Pegster. It's going to be closer, far outside Amy Symphony. Here's My Brazilian Girl, Amy Symphony, and Arise My Love, and then Pegster. My Brazilian Girl gets it done. By 7-3, 2 and 4. My double 2140, pick 3, 171.80, pick 4, $663. Pick 5 pays 9,701.30. 5 of 6, pick 6, 974.20. Pick 6 carryover, $1,948.43. Coming up next,